All right, well, here I am super late to the party, opening my Marvel Secret Lairs that I got off the Secret Lair website uh, back whenever this came out, November, October. Yeah, just about time I actually open these suckers up. We'll see if I got a Groot. I bought the whole bundle and then a couple extra Wolverines, as I've been a big fan of Wolverine my whole life. So we'll see if we get a Groot here. I've seen the value on a lot of these. Black Panther ones aren't holding up, which is too bad, but we'll take a look at these, see how we do. I found the art to be really uneven. There's just this generic digital painting effect that I'm seeing in a lot of Marvel art, and the Black Panther one, unfortunately, to me, just had the worst of the overall art. I think this is probably my favorite art of this one. Um, this one's kind of cool. You have like Claw with like the classic, just Marvel Comics costume, but there's just this weird combination of like the movie stuff that's kind of hitting there. Kind of Sky Tower. And this one, it's just really not good art. Like the proportions, like what is happening here. Really not a whole lot you could say. Looks like you got the Nature's Lore, which is the one that one comes with. Onto the foil. We'll see how these hold up. Do they wash out? They look pretty solid. At least that the Black Panther hero does. Been playing Overpower lately, and terminology is a little different in Magic. So got that. Just don't love that art on that card, but go ahead and we'll go to the next one. Here we are with Iron Man. There we go. I actually opened that. Look at that. Yeah, and this is another one. Love the art on it, but it's this weird, like, it looks like movie Iron Man, kind of. It's not quite Robert Downey Jr. Galvanic Blast. This one just looks like really classic Iron Man. Really enjoy that art. Commander's Plate. Very, very cool. If I didn't have one in a couple of my decks, I'd probably play this one, but we'll see what Marvel does later this year. Nice little soul ring right there. Inventor's Fair. Yeah, just a lot of more focus, I feel like, on the movie kind of versions of the characters without it really being the movie characters. Little treasure, you can always have a big stack of those. And looks like we have the Sculpting Steel, so the Iron Man one. I don't know what percentage of these come with the abundant Groot in there. I don't know if it's like 1 in 10, 1 in 20, who knows. Just going through that with the foils. The Iron Man Titan creature card looks pretty great. That one pops really good. Yeah. Another Sculpting Steel. So kind of excited for the Universes Beyond sets later this year. Final Fantasy has always been one of my favorite games as a kid, and we've got that in Marvel and with Spider-Man coming out. So here we have Captain America. Again, like there's nothing wrong with the art. It just looks kind of generic, and it's just the Marvel intro from all the movies. Just I haven't compared it 1-to-1. Just feels like they, kind of traced it. This one, I think, might be the worst art I've seen on a Magic card in years. Just the way that the card is designed is really cluttered. Like, how's like Captain America's leg? It's just weird. Like, how's he standing here? You can see like his heel. Just, anyways, it just doesn't seem like it was designed very well. Here's another one where you're like Captain America and Black Widow are running here this way, and then Falcon's just randomly flying off there in the corner, just trying to make him fit in the trenches. Like another one, I don't know if this is like based on an old drawing. It really reminds me of some old, I want to say Kirby, maybe that like 80s, early 90s kind of comic art. but they're just like Bucky's just punching the air over here. Like I don't get what's going on. We have the two versions of the Human Torch. I don't know both of them. I know one of them's like an android and the other one's not the Fantastic Four. Looks like I spoiled that there. We have the Master of Ingenuity. This card, this is probably the best looking one in the Captain America Lair. Just looks really, really sweet. I love the design on Captain America, just how they equipping equipment. You can basically kind of throw it as an ability, and it comes back. And let's take a look at the foils. This one looks like it doesn't pop as well as the non-foil. It kind of gets a little faded there. Still, just least favorite art in a Secret Lair or any card in a while. This one looks kind of like how that looks. It's kind of a gold, looks kind of classic. That looks sweet in foil, even though it gets a little washed out. It's with that light source behind it just makes it kind of pop. Another of the default includes there. Down to Wolverine. This is the foil one first. I have a couple foils because I bought a few of those because I just love the character and wanted to make some Wolverine decks eventually. So we have Wolverine Best There Is. I actually like this art, though I think it does kind of fit that generic style, but there's just it has some character in it like that I don't see in a lot of the other digital cards that you see from these guys. This one, I really like this one foil more than I think I like it in a non-foil. One of my friends has one of these, and the non-foil one, just the way it's highlighted up here, just looks kind of odd. But it's pretty cool. He's popping out of the Sentinel's mouth. He's got the old brown and tan costume. Rite of Passage, got X-23 as Wolverine here. Yeah, not sure. I think just a classic X-Men in the Danger Room might have been a little bit more fun with the focus on Wolverine and maybe pop in some classics like Nightcrawler or Colossus. This is fantastic. I think Wolverine might have the best art overall in the Secret Lairs. Running wild with the wolves. Adamantium Bonding Tank. This looks fantastic in foil. Great card. Really looks like the Windsor Smith Wolverine stuff from back in the day when he was a mysterious character. These Groot cards are just a lot of fun. It would have been fun if there was like an actual Groot creature maybe popping out in one of them as a random in a Secret Lair as well. Going here, we'll have the non-foil. We have Wolverine. Kind of here's what I'm talking about. It just feels like there's a lot of light coming here on his chest versus just the way that this looks a little odd to me, but overall love the card. Little light glowing here on his knee. This one looks a lot better than non-foil, but I would have done just a totally different ask there with the characters, just some different ones there. We got Rhythm of the Wild. Yeah, it just really pops, really bright, fun colors. This looks a little bit like more what I'd expect on the cover of like a modern Marvel comic. Spoiled the card there in the back again. We have another Ozlith. This looks really nice in the non-foil too, so pretty happy with the Wolverine art overall. We have a Storm. I haven't decided if I want to make a Storm deck with Storm. It's kind of I usually like to make a lot of thematic decks where I just make something that fits a theme. So Storm would work for that, but not a whole lot of Marvel cards yet, so see what I want to do there. She looks great. It's a mix of the old classic 70s look. Yeah, love that card. We have the 80s Mohawk Storm. Great composition. She looks really powerful. Just spoiled the last card at the end there. Regrowth with a little baby Groot. See, that's what I'm talking about with the kind of the movie versions of characters. And her costume here really looks like the Ms. Marvel before she became Captain Marvel in the comics, that like black and yellow, like Frank Cho used to draw her a lot. Jessica's Will, this card looks great. I can't wait to see this one in foil. I think it's just going to really pop. Storm's just a great character. This one has a little bit of that digital feel that I mentioned. Like, it just, nothing wrong with it. Like the artist, Kevin Sidharta, like they're good artists. I really like a lot of this background here, but Storm just looks kind of just generic rendering right there. Have the Aurora Borealis Metamorphose. I'm not familiar with this Storm costume. I think it's probably one of the newer, just from the newer comics there. Can't say I love that costume, but I do like the way the light looks. It's not my favorite art, but it has characters. It doesn't have that just generic feel I feel like you see in just a lot of digital art that Magic commissions their artists to do. So no Abundant Groot quite yet. We'll see if I hit one. This one does not want to open. There we go. Make sure we save with the cards. Yeah, cards with energy just looks so good in the foil here. Though her hair does get a little washed out there, it's pretty effective. Again, it just makes the lightning seem to glow. Really like that. Does obviously lose a little bit of the detail in her hair. Not that there's a whole lot there to kind of see at the top of her head where her scalp meets. And just as I hope, Jessica's will looks amazing in foil. Just the way that it just glows, which is perfect. Ice Storm, I do think this one actually probably looks better in foil. Just it gives the ice that quality of the sun hitting it. We'll see if I can not spoil the end. This one looks great. Again, that makes the aurora behind it. It'd be really cool if Magic could figure out how to make everything but her glow, or maybe just like the whites of her hands and the little X on her chest. Looks really cool. Another regrowth there. I think I'm pretty happy with the foils on that one. All right, we have my last two. They're just my. I wouldn't say I'm speculating on Wolverine. I just love the character, and probably gonna make a little Marvel deck at some point. So we'll just kind of go through these quickly and see how we do. Unnatural Growth. We have the last attempt for a Groot. We'll see how we do here. Wish me luck. Here we go. Just go through these again. And Unnatural Growth. So, what is that? 10, 12 different secrets? 12 that I opened right there. So, not sure how the drop rates are on those, but has anybody out there made any Marvel Commander decks and pop these into any other kind of decks? Love to hear what you guys have made. Have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you soon.